Shalom, call Laimla Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua Bahasham Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule and teach world, the hopeful elect. Sincere shalom to the hopeful elect, the house of David, the 1/3 that's tuned into the truth and pushing the truth to all truth and sincerity. Now this lesson is just gonna go into the Israelites, okay, Edomites, nukes, Babylon the Great, and just jump around from there, man. Now we're gonna start off in Revelations, the 11th chapter, and verse 12, and it reads, "And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. They ascended up into heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them." So that's going into Yahushua, gathering his elect through the angels, the Elohim, right? And that's going to happen before these nukes obliterate Babylon the Great. Okay? And let's go more into that. And that cloud is referring to the chariots of the Most High, quote unquote UFOs. Let's just prove that real quick. This is Psalms 104:3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot. Okay? Who walketh upon the wings of the wind. So that's just showing you that when you see that word cloud, okay, it's going into the chariots, okay? And I've seen brothers show videos of the chariots literally merging in the clouds or looking like a cloud, okay? This is Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob my servant's sake and Israel mine elect. Stop right there. So the elect are the Israelites, man. Okay. This is Matthew 24:31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So it's not just going to be Babylon the Great, okay? When Yahushua gives that decree to beam up the elect, but that grand deliverance will be Babylon the Great, because it's mentioned. Babylon the Great, which is America, has many names, okay? Just a few is the daughter Babylon and the land of the north. Now let's go to Jeremiah 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth, that bringeth up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, all right, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, all right. So that's the gathering of the elect. We just read it. That's what that's going into, man. And the land of the north is undoubtedly the daughter of Babylon, because it's referred to that in Zechariah the 2nd chapter. And let's go to that. Zechariah chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 6. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, saith Yahweh, for I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, saith Yahweh. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. Okay, so the land of the north is daughter of Babylon, which is what? The United States of America, that great whore. In Revelations 17, let's get that. Revelation 17:5, and it reads, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the great, all right, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And that's true. I just seen a video on Target. The Alphabet Crew is starting to assemble children, man. And it's all wicked. It's all wickedness that these devils are expanding. They're expanding their wickedness. And again with Zechariah 2 and verse. Let's go back to it. Zechariah 2 and 6. All right, and it says right there. Actually, no, verse 7. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. And Zion represents all the 12 tribes, man. Okay. And guess what? The reason why I had to point that out is because the northern kingdom, all right, was never under the Babylonian captivity. They were under the Assyrian captivity. All right. And that's another thing with these small hats, man. They have what, Assyrian Hebrew. How the hell are they speaking Assyrian Hebrew if they're claiming to be from the southern kingdom when the Syrians was never conquered the northern kingdom? I mean southern kingdom, man. It was the Babylonians. So how did the southern kingdom learn Assyrian Hebrew, man? These Edomites, they're not so bright, man. Now let's get, since I brought that up about the whole nation of Israel, let's get this right here. This is Jeremiah 50 and 33. And now this is talking about Babylon the Great as well, man. Okay. Thus said the Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. So this is end time prophecy right here, man. And it's talking about Babylon the Great, which is the America. And I seen, man, it's a lot of Edomites that's saying that this place is Babylon the Great, and they're cutting themselves, man. No, they may not be Edomites. They may be some other heathens or speckled bird, but nonetheless, they appear to be Edomites. And you do have what I believe through the Spirit are Edomites. They do have the spirit of an Edomite, and they still understand that this place is Babylon the Great, which is a major cut for them to say that, because let's go to Psalms 137, where it clearly says that Esau Edom will be that ruling power in Babylon the Great, man. The daughter of Babylon. This is Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. So these Edomites are connected in time prophecy with a daughter of Babylon, man. And another one in Lamentations 4. Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. So all the wickedness that these Edomites have done, they're not going to get away with it, man. They think that they got the leg up, right? Verse 22, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. So this is the last slavery that the children of Israel will ever be under. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins, and all Edomites are guilty. It's not the Edomites that had slaves. It's not the Edomites that profited from slavery, which all Edomites have, right? It's all you Edomites. Why? Because you're the wicked. You're the wicked. It's point blank, period. All right? There's no getting around it. And all you Edomites know you're goddamn devils, man. Let's go to Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47, it says, lament for Babylon. Verse 1, come down and send the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Let's scroll down a little bit. Verse 6, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance. All right, you have Jake, the children of Israel, man, the holy people, the righteous people, the rulers of the earth. being treated like animals, man. That's the pollution of the Most High's inheritance. So how do you feel? How do you think the Heavenly Father feels about you goddamn devils, man? See, that's why these Edomites don't want to accept the truth, all right? Because all the evil they done, they don't they don't want to accept it, that they done evil to the children of Israel, okay? But the Most High put them in that trick bag. You see, they in that trick bag. And I just sliced up an Edomite earlier, man. He was coming with that book of Enoch madness. I had to slice him up, you know, because it was like some passage in the book of Enoch where it said 6 or 4 white men came out of heaven and all this other madness. I had to bring out that sword on. Let's go to I'm gonna read. Let me finish verse 6, but I'm gonna start over. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand, right? You Edomites. Thou didst shew them no mercy. You see, when Jake got out of slavery, no reparations, but more oppression and laws being passed and all this other madness. Jim Crow, everything you can think of, cities and towns being destroyed. Upon the ancient house, thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Upon the ancient hast thou verily heavily laid thy yoke, Salakia. Okay. Now, let's go. You said no mercy, right? Let's go into what the scriptures say about people that show no mercy. This is James 2:13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that hath shewed no mercy, and mercy rejoices against judgment. So you Edomites are screwed, man. And there's no escape. And we're gonna rejoice. We're gonna have that last laugh, man. You see, Jake, Israel, even these 2/3, we're all gonna have that last laugh against you heathens, starting with you Edomites, because you're our number one enemy. Now let's go to Isaiah 19. Actually, Nahum. Let's go to Nahum 3, because that lines up with what I just read. Nahum 3 and verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will shew the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. All right, and then another name for Babylon the Great is Nineveh. All right, in the scriptures, or I should say America. Right. So this place is through. You got this debt ceiling. We'll see what's going to happen with that. And yeah, man, there's no recovery for this place. It's done, and we're gonna rise. We're gonna keep rising. This is Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt, right? And it's talking about modern day Egypt, spiritual Egypt, which is Babylon the Great. All right. In Revelations, I think the 11th chapter. Let's get that real quick, since I brought it up. This is Revelations 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, Babylon the Great, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. So this is what Isaiah 19 is referring to. Now let's go back to it. The burden of Egypt. Behold, Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, his chariot. All right. And shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So guess what? You're gonna have all these Edomites, civil war, okay, trying to revolt against the government, revolt against a clash of ideologies. And guess who's let's go into that word. Let's go into the definition of ideology before I go any further. Let's see what ideology means. A system of ideas or ideals, especially one which forms the basis of economic or political theory and policy. So synonyms would be principles, beliefs, ideas. The ideas and manners of thinking characteristic of a group, social class, or individual. All right. The science of ideas, the study of their origin and nature. And science means to know. All right. So an idea, you can pertain idea to the truth, man, but We in the house of faith, we believe wholeheartedly and know that the Heavenly Father is going to come and deliver us from this hell and to give us rulership over these heathens, man. Because that's how we're supposed to be living. We're not supposed to be under these fucking devils, man. But that's it for this lesson. Lord will is edifying. Shalom.